Every business owner knows Google reviews are vital, but getting them feels like a constant battle. But what if the system for getting them could also double your revenue? That is not an exaggeration. Without a strategy, you're relying on the 1 in 10 customers who might leave a review unprompted. Meanwhile, your future customers need proof. They're reading an average of 10 reviews before they'll trust you. Let's bridge that gap. We're going beyond just asking nicely to build a system that turns customers into marketers. The foundation of any review strategy is the ask itself. But how you ask determines your success rate. Let's cover the mechanics fast. First, make it personal. A generic blast won't work. Using a customer's name and referencing their purchase makes them far more likely to respond. Second, timing is everything. Ask immediately after a positive moment, when their satisfaction is at its absolute peak. Third, make it effortless. Never say, "Leave us a review." Provide a direct link that takes them straight to the Google review box. Every extra click loses people. And ensure that link works perfectly on a phone. Most people will open your request on mobile, so a clunky process is a dead end. These are the mechanics. They are vital, but they are not the magic ingredient. What is the core psychological reason someone writes about your business? The answer might surprise. The driving force is a powerful concept, the reciprocity principle. When you do something positive for someone, they feel a subconscious urge to return the favor. Your exceptional service, your extra effort, your amazing product, that is the gift. It creates a small, positive social debt in the customer's mind. Your well-timed and personal request presents an opportunity for the customer to repay that positive feeling. A review is the perfect way for them to close that loop. So the real trigger we asked about earlier, it's the feeling of reciprocity, combined with one other element, feeling heard. People are far more likely to offer feedback if they believe it won't disappear into the void. They want to know their opinion is valued and will actually be considered. So we have the psychology, reciprocity, and feeling heard, and the tactics, personal, timely, and frictionless. Now let's see how these combine in real-world strategy. The in-person ask can be the most effective of all. When a happy customer is thanking you, the human connection maximizes that feeling of reciprocity, making a request potent. For scaling, automated emails are key. Set up a sequence that goes out at a specific time after purchase. Use personalization tokens for their name and product to make it feel one-to-one. You can also create a positive feedback loop through social proof. By prominently displaying your best reviews, you normalize the act of reviewing and encourage others to join in. Finally, frame the request around helping others. Your feedback could help someone else make the right choice. Now you have a system, but it is easy to derail it. Let's look at the critical mistakes and surprising truths that separate the pros from the amateurs. First and foremost, never offer incentives. No discounts, no gift cards. It's against Google's terms and can get your reviews wiped and your listing penalized. Second, don't chase perfection. A perfect 5.0 rating can look fake. Data shows ratings between 3.3 and 4.5 stars are often seen as more authentic and trustworthy. Another common mistake is asking too early. You must wait until the customer has fully experienced the value. A premature ask feels transactional and breaks reciprocity. Finally, the single most overlooked strategy is responding to every review. Businesses that respond to all reviews are perceived as 1.7 times more trustworthy. Why? Your response is a public signal to every future customer that you listen, you care, and that their feedback will, in fact, be heard. So let's pull all these threads together. This is not a random collection of tips. It is a powerful, self-reinforcing system. Recall how customers need to feel heard? Your public responses to reviews are the ultimate proof of this, encouraging new people to participate because they see you are listening. And the reciprocity principle. Great service is the first step, but the personalized, timely, frictionless ask is what converts that goodwill. The tactics trigger the psychology. It's a flywheel. Exceptional service earns goodwill. A strategic ask converts it, and public responses build trust, attracting new customers and strengthening the cycle. We return to the beginning. The reason most businesses struggle is passivity. They are hoping for reviews instead of building a system to create them. Build loyalty through 3 pillars. Ask strategically with personalized timing. Trigger reciprocity, and engage publicly by responding to every piece of feedback. That initial hook, doubling your revenue, is not a fantasy tied to a number. It is the natural outcome of building this trustworthy, customer-centric reputation flywheel. Start today. Pick one thing from this video. Personalize your next email. Create direct review link. Take the first step to turn your happy customers into your vocal advocates.